It's sort of a controversy. He's the director of Note. A lot of people think it was really Steven Spielberg that directed it. That's kind of a hot button issue. He was the producer of the movie. The problem was that he was making E.T. at the same time. So supposedly he wasn't allowed to direct two movies at the same time, but he wanted to. So he brought in Tobe Hooper, who was the director of Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And the story goes that he basically just took over the movie and directed it his way. And I kind of personally agree that that's probably what happened, because if you watch this movie, it really does feel like a Steven Spielberg movie. It just happens to be a horror movie. Like most of Spielberg's movies, it was a huge hit. It was a bigger hit than most horror movies are, honestly. It was kind of a big summer blockbuster. It made about $75 million, which in 1982 was pretty good. It would be pretty good now, honestly, but that was how much it made. And supposedly Tobe Hooper was not even on the set for most of it, so I don't know. A lot of people who are big fans of Poltergeist, they're on one side or the other as to who really directed the movie. But it's got a great cast. Unfortunately, some of whom are not with us anymore. Heather O'Rourke, the little girl, of course, who was very ill, and shortly after the third movie she passed away. But a lot of 80s kids also might remember her from Joni Loves Chachi. She was on that show. If anybody... Nobody. Okay, I'm old. Whatever.
No, I remember.
And Zelda Rubinstein, who just passed away, was the medium, who's probably the most famous performance in the movie. You also have Craig T. Nelson, who was Coach and who was the voice of Mr. Incredible. So a lot of people probably know him from that. James Karen, who was in Return of the Living Dead as well, and a lot of people in this area know him as the guy from the Pathmark commercials. So you also have that. So, without further ado, I'm going to enjoy Poltergeist, and I hope all of you do too. And by the way, I am from the Vault of Horror website, so if you want to check that out, please feel free. You might remember, well, the two people who were here last time, that I was joined by Captain Cruella, my zombie cohort, last time for Return of the Living Dead. Bear with me. Someone's laughing at everything I say over there, but... she could not be here tonight, and she's actually promoting a big zombie event in Saugerties, New York, called the Ghouls Yule, which I promised her I would promote. It's kind of like a zombie walk with a Christmas theme. It's happening December 11th, and there's flyers in the lobby if you want to check it out, but it should be a lot of fun. So I am going to stop talking now and let you all enjoy Poltergeist. Thank you.
Poltergeist.